Hello friends, Allison here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sharing with you another layout that is going in my October Daily 2022 album. The layout that I'm sharing with you today is all about frost and frost warnings and waking up to frost in the mornings. I turned to my Cricut to help me put this layout together, specifically to put together the right-hand page of this layout. It's a double page layout. The left-hand page is a photo. It's an oversized photo that I printed at home, measuring 4 inches wide by 8 1/4 inches tall. The right-hand page is the same size, and that means both those pages are going to be living outside of the page protector in my Traveler's Notebook album. So right now I'm working on assembling the right-hand page of the layout. There's not going to be too much going on the left-hand page. The bulk of the embellishments and journaling and everything is going on the right-hand side. So I pulled out some pattern paper that I had in my stash and trimmed it down to an assortment of different panels. The gray cardstock or pattern paper is actually scrap Cocoa Vanilla Studio that I had in my stash. It measures 2 inches high by 4 inches wide, so it spans the entire width of the page. The other panel, which is the one that I'm working on right now, actually is the larger of the two. So this is the one that is 2 inches high by 4 inches wide. The one at the top is 1 3/4 inches high by 4 inches wide. And then the lighter blue pattern paper, also Cocoa Vanilla, was trimmed into like 1 inch, half-inch strips just so that they could peek out from underneath the gray pattern paper. That white space in between, in the middle of the layout, is going to be where the journaling is going, but I'll be getting to that in just a moment. Right now, I'm working on an image that I created using the Cricut. It started off its life as a cut image, and I did not want it to be completely a cut image. So I changed the word frosty, which as you can see it says frosty, and the snowflakes in the title. I converted it to a draw image and just used a black pen to draw it out, and then I cut the image out. I did cut it a second time because it is a layered image from light blue cardstock that I had in my stash. The cardstock, the smooth cardstock that I'm using in this layout is from Close to My Heart. I'll be sure to link everything in the description box down below. It was just some scrap paper that I had in my stash. Using your scraps when you're die cutting, especially if you're using an electronic one, like I am with my Cricut, or even your Cuttlebug, your manual die cutting machine, scrap papers are perfect for doing that sort of stuff. So hang on to those smaller bits of paper because they do come in handy if you plan on die cutting. So that word frosty is going to go at the top of this layout. You can see me putting it right there. I want to leave enough room to stamp the subtitle, which is the word kinda. So the entire title is going to be Kinda Frosty. I used black Close to My Heart ink to stamp that phrase out, as well as Close to My Heart stamp. I don't know if the stamp is still available in the shop, but there are other alphas at Close to My Heart. So if you are an avid stamper, highly recommend going to check them out. The snowflake that I'm adding right now, and the little one that I added over top of the center snowflake in the word frosty, was also created with my Cricut. I used the print and cut function to create these snowflakes. I absolutely love them. They're so cute. They're kind of wonky, like weird shaped. On the screen, they looked a little more even. I don't know if it cut funny or I don't know what happened, but I still think they're pretty. I love the blue in them, and I thought they worked well for the theme of frosty. So there's a couple going on this page, the right-hand page, and then there's a couple more going over onto the photo. But again, I will be getting to that in just a minute. You saw me just creating my text box. I was using my straight edge ruler and craft mat because there is a grid on it to mark the lines and the text box, and I'm using a black pen that I had in my stash to add that journaling. I really love the look of digital scrapbooking, especially adding typed journaling to my layouts, but I'm really struggling with it personally right now. I want to keep doing it, but the way that I'm going about it is very difficult and quite honestly has burnt me out. So I was taking a break from typing my journaling out. At the very least, I'm still digital scrapbooking in that I'm using my Cricut quite regularly. But adding type journaling, I'm taking a break from because I'd like to find an easier method for adding typed journaling to my layouts. So for my October daily, I'm adding handwritten journaling. It's so much quicker this way, even though I like the look of typed journaling instead. Here, I had a bit of a quandary. I was going to add some phrase stickers to the bottom of the right-hand page, but in the moment, I kind of felt like they needed to go onto the photo. I still wish that I had added some phrase stickers or something else to the bottom right of the bottom right of the right-hand page, or the bottom of the right-hand page is what I'm trying to say. I added a snowflake, you'll see that in just a moment, but I feel like it's a little naked. There's not enough there. What would you have done? I'd love to know. Leave me a comment in the comments letting me know what you think. Do you like the phrase stickers over the photo along with the snowflakes that I'm just adding now? Or should I have added them to the right-hand page? Overall, I still really like this layout. It's super cute. I absolutely love the photo. I think that's my favorite part of my layout. But I'm also really loving the frosty title at the top of the right-hand page as well. I forgot to mention, I did color in the word frosty with Spectrum Noir markers, just the ice gray blend. That is also available at Close to My Heart, so definitely check those out. They've got new markers in the shop too, which I have my eyes on. And I did an ombre color effect just on the letters F, R, S, T, and Y. There you have it, my friends. One more layout completed for my October daily. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.